Hey, how's it going, beautiful people? It's your boy, Mr. Clean here. And for episode 4, I want to talk to you about how to save money for your next trip. So when planning for a big expense, such as either a big annual trip or several annual trips that you may have, it's important to separate your regular cash income from the savings you need to pay for that trip. And so my best recommendation is setting up a separate savings account, particularly a high yield savings account, where the money can come out automatically from your checking account on the same date as your paycheck, which means out of sight, out of mind. And so as you start to save for your trip or a set of trips, that money automatically comes out every couple weeks, and you'll be able to have enough money ready to go when you need to start to book that flight, that hotel, as well as your excursions. Now, when it comes to saving for your next trip and setting up your savings account, it's important to make sure you get an account which has no fees, easy transaction. You can easily link to your current financial institutions and banking services. So for me personally, I go with Marcus by Goldman Sachs. One of the best in the breed when it comes to a high yield savings account. I can automate my account to save, as well as I can have more than one account within Marcus by Goldman. So I can have my travel account, my real estate savings account, my mortgage account, whatever it may be. And I recommend that you do the same. Now, another key piece is to think about how much money you'll need in an account prior to needing to book flights and hotels. So essentially for flights, with gas being high, with a lack of pilots for airlines, flights can range from needing to be booked 4 weeks to 4 months out. Hotels, you can book out whenever, because most of the time hotels, they have free cancellation up to the day before, the week before your stay. And then when it comes to excursions, usually for 90% of them, you can book them a week or 2 out. But if you're going to say Paris or London and you're doing something that's extremely popular, then you may want to book that out when you book your flight or when you book your hotel. So although I just gave you some ideas and ways to separate your ongoing income from something you want to save for, such as a trip or a travel, I actually don't do this. So for me, I am a chartered financial consultant and I understand how to manage my budget. So travel is an ongoing budget that I have. So the same way people have a monthly rent, monthly food, I got a monthly travel budget. So what I do is I ensure that throughout the month, I buy and use my credit cards for points for all my travel related expenses. And then at the end of the month, I pay my entire credit card off. And I can pay it all off from my checking account because I've already budgeted the amount of income that I have and the amount of money I expect to spend on travel. And so if my monthly travel expenses expect to be $900 a month, and I'm averaging $500 to $600 a month the last few months, then it just rolls over to the next one. So I'm never in credit card debt. I'm never able to have to tell a friend or a family member, hey, I can't make it because I don't have any money, because I already plan out my travel, my love of travel within how I manage my finances. With that being said, Mr. Clean here, and I just walked you through how to save for your next trip or set of trips. The financial piece of it, you can follow me at KeithJ_ the financial coach, as well as my YouTube channel as Keith D. Johnson Financial Coach. If you want to learn about financial topics that may relate to travel. But other than that, you want to keep listening and follow with me on travel tips. Follow me at IM_Mr. Clean on Instagram, and then Mr. Clean's Adventures Travel Podcast. Talk to you soon. Bye.